da 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 da. Ya da 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 ya da da ya da ya da 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 ya da 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 dum. Ya da 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 ya da da ya da ya da da dum. Ya da 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 ya da 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 da. Yay da he da he da da da. Yay da da he da he da da da. Yay da he da 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 ya da da. Yay da 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 ya da da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da 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 ya da da. Ya da ya ya da dum. Ay 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 ay. Ya da 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 ya da da. Ay 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 da 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 da. Ay ya da da ya da da. Ya da 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 da. Ya da da da. Ya da da da. Ya da da. Ay 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 ay. Ay 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 dum. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Ay ay ay. Ay ay. Boker Tov, good morning. Motzi, Thanksgiving. After Thanksgiving. Hopefully everybody had a meaningful Thanksgiving. I think that a lot of people are unsure in my situation. I received messages and things differently than I typically would, and I was always wondering, when you say Happy Thanksgiving to a person giving their, whatever the situation is, you say Happy Thanksgiving to someone that's having 50 people, this is their favorite holiday, everything is great, amazing. You say Happy Thanksgiving to the person that has to work on Thanksgiving and be apart from their family. You say Happy Thanksgiving to the person who is in the mourning process. You say Happy Thanksgiving to somebody you passed in the supermarket because you realized you forgot some ingredient, not knowing their story. And so when the holidays come, it's a strange place, actually. It's a strange time. It's trying to figure out and understand where you think you should be and where you are. But the truth is, for me, Erev Thanksgiving, I either had food poisoning or some stomach virus. So leading into Thanksgiving, my mind wasn't exactly focused on where I thought it was going to be or the hardship that I thought I would be navigating. And so Thanksgiving was very different, obviously, this year. And our decision to make it different intentionally turned out to be just what we needed it to be, which was Sarah and Nick were here with Sophia and Georgie. I was here with the girls. Ellis wanted to go with Emma to her in-laws for evening activity, and I was able to lay low and just be. We spent time looking at pictures, and we pretended it was Christmas, and we ate Chinese food, and here we are the next day, still with the same gratitude. It's interesting to think about gratitude and grief simultaneously. But I think in order to have gratitude, or people that have experienced grief have sometimes more gratitude in moments because they realize the transience of life. And here comes the king. Yes. Take your noonie out, please. Everybody's singing in the world. Thank you. How can I help you?
What is this?
That's the squishy thing you made yesterday.
No.
Yeah.
What kind is
Oh,
this?
the butterfly.
Oh.
Is that fine? You can say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Okay, good job. Go ahead, go with Emmy. I'll be down in a minute, okay?
This is the butterfly.
It just shrinks and puffs up. Sorry for that. I think that oftentimes, that quintessential thing that people say, which is God doesn't give you more than you can handle. I don't know if I believe that, but I absolutely believe that in order to be grateful sometimes, or to find real gratitude, you have to experience some sort of something that opens your eyes, that opens your heart. And there are a couple of things that I read yesterday. One was, being grateful is not an antidote to feeling sad, but like a dollop of honey into burnt coffee. It helps with the bitterness. Being grateful in situations where we question, how could we even be grateful? How could Thanksgiving be anything if it's not the same as it used to be or the same as we wanted it to be? But the actuality is, gratitude comes from a place of understanding yourself, understanding the situations that make us who we are. How can we cultivate the openness to say, there's more to learn? Mom, yes.
Do we have cake mix?
Do we have cake mix? I don't think so.
Yes.
What do you need cake mix for?
To make something.
I don't have cake mix. I thought you were going to do the egg thing with Emmy.
Yeah.
Go do the egg thing so I can finish up here.
Yeah.
Yes.
I want gloves.
Okay. But I have to work, okay? So can you bring these to Emmy, please? Here. Go ahead. Go. Go bring them to Emmy. She'll do it for you, okay?
No, I can't.
Okay. You can do it yourself. Can you sit next to me and let me talk so I can finish up here, please?
Yeah.
Okay. Then get on the seat. Go back up.
Wobbly.
It's wobbly.
It's a wobbly.
It's a rolling chair. Go ahead.
Whoa.
Back up. You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Don't push your feet off so you don't fall. Okay. Graham's on here. She says she loves you.
Hi, Graham.
Okay. How can we cultivate openness to say there's more to learn, more for me to listen to, more for me to explore, while also pausing to say thank you? There's a thought that the words thank you, there's a Christian mystic. His name is...
Hello.
No, you're not a Christian mystic, but that was close. Encarte, I think it's Encharte, who said, if there are only two words... You did that one? That's a great job. If anybody's feeling like they have attention deficit this morning, well, this would be how it is. Got 100 things going on at once. So you got 2 fingers in there. So I apologize in advance. This is what happens when there's no school. Okay, good. Great.
Bye, Ma.
Bye, lovey. See you later. Okay, let's start again. If there are only 2 words you ever knew in your life, and they were thank you, that would be enough. It would be your prayer book. Just thank you. That is gratitude. That is, thank you is enough. It's not to say that we're not grieving. It's not to say that we don't have so much to be thankful for. It's not the depth of what we carry. Rather, just at the surface, thank you is enough. Now, thank you itself could be deeply rooted, and it could come with all the feelings, all the emotions, all of the experiences that we've encountered in life. And it could just be simply, I don't have the words at this moment, but thank you is enough. So gratitude and grief can exist simultaneously, whether you think it can or not, because we can carry more than one thing at a time, and we know it. So in this week's Parsha, there was grief in a different way. But when we think about Jacob and Esau and this birthright blessing, and the fact that probably in Torah, if anybody got a bum rap, if anybody got the, shitty end of the stick, it was certainly Esau. He sold Jacob his birthright blessing from his father Isaac for a bowl of lentil soup. Imagine being so desperate that you give up everything for a bowl of lentil soup with a little bread on the side. Jacob deceived their father Isaac and stole the blessing intended for Esau as the oldest son. I can't imagine after this happens, the awareness that this is what went down. That Esau, even though he's the bad guy, or so he's portrayed, even though he's not, cared about his parents' feeling, knew that his father was dying, tried to do what was right, but never could quite make it. There's grief in that, and yet there's gratitude as part of who he was as a person, because he cared about his parents. He's not a total loser. It couldn't have been easy to grow up with Isaac and Rebecca being your parents. It wasn't easy having a twin brother, and he did the best that he could. And when he was reunited, Esau forgave his brother. And wanted to continue a relationship with him. After all the grief that he gave him as being the twin, as stealing his blessing, he still was the good guy after all. He still had gratitude in his heart that he had a twin brother, that he came from this family. Grief and gratitude simultaneously, despite the unfolding of what was. All right, I'm getting a little bit of heat for not having cake mix. Well, I don't know. He doesn't even eat cake. So why would I have cake mix? I have brownie mix. He doesn't eat that either, but I do. I don't have cake mix. I'll get some right away. It's probably for some experiment that Emma's doing with him downstairs. One never knows. These days off from school are something interesting, but he's on his way out for play date and fun. Gratitude and grief in this week's Parsha also talks about the blessing, the actual stolen birthright blessing. And so I offer you this blessing as we enter into Shabbat, written by Alden Solovoy. Bless me, dear Father, with wisdom and wonder, so that I enter my life with poise and pride. Bless me, dear Mother, with insight and awareness, so that I enter my years with confidence and grace. Bless me, dear children, with laughter and joy, so that I enter my days with kindness and grace. For your blessings are without match, your consecration without equal. A rejoicing of your heart resound with compassion, echoing from generations past, echoing from hopes and dreams of our ancestors. Bless me and I will be blessed. Bless me and I will bless others with my heart and with my faith, with my hope and with my praise. Let blessings from you pass through me to heal the world. Bless me, and we shall all be blessed. The blessing of gratitude on the day after Thanksgiving. Gratitude comes, gratefulness comes, thank yous come in all different forms. There is no cookie cutter or cake recipe that is exact. We try to follow the recipe book. That is Torah. That is our sacred scripture that tells you, hey, this is the way to do it. And we do our best to navigate it, but it doesn't come in the same packaging for all. And you know what? It doesn't come in the same packaging for us in any given minute. We can read something today and read something tomorrow and have two different gleanings from that same text. So remind yourself, when you are feeling grateful, it doesn't need to be on someone else's gratitude level. Rather, it needs to be on your level, with what you're comfortable, with what you're willing to say thank you for. Today, I'm grateful for all of you. I'm grateful for the presence. I'm grateful for the gift of learning together. I'm grateful for this journey that we have been on virtually since March 13th, the day before the world shut down. We were already ahead of the schedule. 2020. Let's continue to bless one another. We will be back here together 6:30 tonight for Erev Shabbat service. I hope that you'll join us. Thanks for being with us this morning. Debbie and Elisa, Linda, Jeneba, Lita, Paula, Suze, Brian, Reb Tova, Shani, all of you. Let us continue to bless one another. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. 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 Od Avinu Chai. Shani, your boy's on his way. We are one human family, one heart of abundant love. We love you. We'll see you back here at 6:30. Shabbat Shalom, everybody.